About 100 per run. I got 18 from those for 108. 18 from the last boss. Okay, I think I've killed every bit of trash in here. Okay, up to 130 there. I knew there were some invis mobs right here. Alright, I did that training. I'm good. Could spectral sight to look for more, but I don't really give a fuck. I'll just reset the shit and do it again. Real quick, gotta do a work thing. It sounds like aluminum cans in a bag, but I know the daddy don't wait to feel that BASS bass. Feel that BASS bass. I like when you move. It's a good day today, boys. When you move. Sorry about bumping the mic. Out of the way. Give them something to remember. Yell out timber.
Speak up now. Pass my stories along.
Baby, I like the way you move, man. I think it's 2339. I think. Reset all. Yes. Uh-huh. Yeah. So I went to the club. Dubs, sitting on dubs. Talk to me, show me some love. Oh, what I mean. I stepped in the spot. Ain't none of them hot. Way at the top, all the way at the top. Shawty, what is your name? Finish that. I hate these fucking mobs netting.
sure?
Here, come for us, meat thieves. We ripped you apart. What you waiting for? Bring us meat thieves.
Our paths shall.
Here, come for us, meat thieves. We ripped you apart.
Hello.
Hey Gecko, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Get
Just
ready
waiting.
for the yeah,
Yeah.
same.
just I don't know if we need to be on and then just gonna start or if there's a reset. I don't know what's going on.
No, it's supposed to just become active at 6 Eastern or 3
Gotcha.
3 Pacific.
Well, do you have all your stuff prepped?
I am ready, dude. Right now I'm just doing the epic edition thing, getting the 500 spirits to get those appearances unlocked.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Uh
500 spirits? What?
yeah, it's like um you know the little Storm Rider mounts that we get for
Yeah.
the Epic Edition? There are appearances that match the mounts. And for collecting 50 of the spirits, you get some baseline appearances that match the mounts. But if you get the 500, then you get those same appearances, but with sparking shoulders.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they look really cool. So it's I hadn't done it, so I'm just farming Brackenhide normal,
Gotcha.
just solo and just trying to get these things to drop because they drop off the creatures on in the Dragon Isles, and I figured after tonight I won't be back in the Dragon Isles for a while, so I figured kill two birds with one stone, kill some time and still be productive.
Sounds good. I got a call. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries, buddy.
Hey, I'm back. Sorry about that.
No, you're good. Welcome back.
Thank you. I was gonna also mention, do you make sure to? I don't know if you're doing gathering while you are leveling, but if you are, make sure. I saw on a video. Make sure to pick up some fire water potions.
Oh, okay.
Dark Moon Firewater because it allows you to gather resources quickly and you get increased deftness for 15%. So
Okay. Does that work with skinning,
I don't know.
or is
I
it
know
just the gathering professions?
it says deftness allows you to gather resources more quickly. So maybe because it just increases your deftness and then just gives you an explanation of what deftness does. And I think deftness affects skinning, so I think so.
Yeah, I need to do that then, because I'll definitely do it on my druid, but I'm leveling the DH first.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing both. I'm starting out with skinning and mining, or not skinning, mining and herb on both characters while I level, and then I'm switching this character over to tailoring and inscription because I'm gonna use this one mostly for my dungeons, and I think there's more humanoids in dungeons, so then you'll get more of cloth and stuff like that. I figure.
Okay. Yeah.
The other one to pick up. These are like I literally watched the video, so it's not like anything not super smart. Just literally just watched the video and saw this. Um, is fried bonefish. I don't know if you have that. When you kill, this will be really good for melee. When you kill an enemy, you gain speed for a short time after killing 225 speed. So it'll help you jump from mob to mob.
Mm.
And it's a well fed, so that's really big. Um, especially when you're trying to,
Trying to go fast.
yeah. And then also, if you don't have the light step hoof plates as well. And then gun shoes, of course, and those kind of stuff. But those are just some generic. I didn't know about the fish, and I didn't know about the potion, which I thought was pretty good to know for the leveling process.
Oh yeah. Definitely won't hurt.
You're doing your DK and then
Or DH
Druid?
and then druid, yeah.
DH. Sorry, DH.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, it'll be DH then druid, then probably the paladin, and then DK.
Are you just leveling them all first? Is that your main goal, or?
Well, I need to get the DH ready to run Mythic Plus September, but like
Everything else is just trying to level.
Yeah, I figured it'd be good to focus professions, and like those are my tunes that have most of my professions already skilled on those, or you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I can't afford to swap professions because I have so much legacy shit already done.
Yep.
So
You don't want to lose all the.
yeah, all the progress.
Makes sense. I guess we should probably wait in Dollar Rand, right? I guess right before 6. That's where it starts. Not really sure what to do for an hour now.
Yeah, that's kind of the downside, is trying to find shit to occupy your time, but it's like once I get these 500 spirits or whatever for this quest, and I'll park this somewhere and just piddle around on other characters.
Yeah, I'm thinking about maybe going to go do that right now. Just go get all the characters I want and just put them in Dollar Rand.
Yeah, that's best advice, because especially if the servers get unstable for any reason, you want them to be there at least so you can try to start the quest.
Yep. Servers unstable? No way.
Yeah, not a multi-dollar company like Blizzard. No way.
It is, yeah, it's impossible. like, do you have? Should you wait in the?
Yeah, in the like where the Radiant Echo stuff is where War Within will start.
Oh my God, it is packed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's a bunch
It
of
is.
people, and there will probably be some shards made.
Okay, let me go do my other character. Oh, I probably have to do. I just realized. I will probably have to do the intro thing in Syphilis for all the other characters.
Yeah, yes, definitely. Because if not, you'll. Well, I mean, that's the other side of it too, right? Like if you don't have that done on some of them, it's not a bad thing because then you won't get caught in the Dalaran congestion at first, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, they all all characters have to go through that Silithus thing.
Dude, I don't know what is going on right now with my UI. It is so messed up. When I switch characters, everything is so messed up. Every time.
Hmm. Well, that sucks.
I know, right?
Hopefully, it's an easy fix.
It's like something's going on with just I guess wow. It's like I go to edit mode and it just says, "Hey, you're pretty much screwed." That's like pretty much what it says. It's like, "Hey, you're screwed." And I'm like, "What? Why?" And it's like, "Well, turns out you need Lua issue with this. You can't save this. You can't do that." I'm like, "Okay." You mostly play tank though, right?
Yes.
How you
Yeah,
feeling about tanks right now?
a lot better with some of the adjustments they've made, and
The
it's
only
the early part of the beta cycle was miserable, but
interesting.
they feel pretty good.
The only I'm gonna level up bear tank. I think they're the ones who interested me the most at the moment.
They're pretty good. They're probably gonna be meta.
I just find I like the idea of having range as a tank, and so I think the Alloon's chosen, like being able to do like a more of a Moonfire build, is like very interesting to me. I don't know if it actually
Well,
plays
you're
out that way,
still. I
but
was about to say you're gonna still be banging, but basically your lunar beam, that area that lunar beam is focused on, that you're gonna have defensive value in there, like increased defensive value. Is the way
got
it
it.
plays, yeah. But your Moonfire does increase damage for sure.
It just seems like a cool concept to me.
Yeah, you'll be Moonfire spamming and making sure Moonfire's on everything. Popping Heart of the Wild on CD because it makes all your non-guardian spells do more damage, which in turn is Moonfire. You know,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's pretty fun. And then it converts. I think it's Thrash, Swipe. Some of those do astral damage now, or some astral
Yeah, I
damage.
heard about that. Like a lot of the abilities do astral damage rather than just regular damage now. So wait, maybe this was not. Oh, it was not. They don't make you go to syphilis.
Everything rots away in
You don't have to do Sithless apparently.
Yeah, you do.
I just did it. It didn't have Sithless. This is a character that came over from Mob Remix. I never had to go. I just had to
So it's
go.
not in your adventure guide.
I did one time, but no. I'm saying I only did it on one character.
Have you done? Hmm. Have you done the whispers thing, like the Illyria stuff, on that character?
Nope.
Yeah, you got to do the Illyria stuff.
I don't know why. Why is it letting me?
Letting you what? What's it letting you do?
I got all the way to the Bronze family. Like it skipped all the quests. Like I'm in Dawn right now. And it's telling me to go do the Radiant Memories now, and I'm like, that's really weird because
Yeah,
I
it'll
need
tell you to do Radiant Memories without doing those 2 steps. And then
Oh,
whenever,
really?
yeah,
Okay.
so you need to grab it from your adventure guide if it's not popping up for you.
Got it. That's the part that I
Mhm.
guess I'm missing.
Yeah, so when the expansion drops, like, because I did the leveling on the beta, it'll pop. It'll pop the Syllabus quest. You do that, then it leads into Illyria, and then you do the talk to
How'd you,
Khadgar and Dalaran.
how's the leveling experience then?
It was fun. It's a little slow. I mean, compared to other expansions, maybe like it feels slow, but it's not bad.
People were saying it's like 5.5 hours if like
Yeah.
casual leveling.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
didn't
I
know
only leveled to like 73. Like I didn't do
Yeah.
the full 80. But like first zone you'll do your first delve. And it'll tell you about leveling up your delve guy, um, Bran, and level up his skill tree.
Gotcha. Okay, so you're saying go to adventure guide and I guess suggested content.
Mm-hmm.
Hunt for the Harbinger.
Yep, that's the Illyria thing.
The War Within. That's the one you're talking about?
Yep.
They set the quest. Oh no, I have it.
It,
Visions
it,
of Azeroth.
it just wasn't showing because like sometimes your quest log it'll hide certain quests now.
That's so weird because like yeah, it like did make me it just made me go right to Jaina in the thing. It didn't even make me go like meet Magni in the area. Hmm. The Warbank, to unlock the Warbank thing, that's all you only gotta do one time though.
For sure.
That's good. I need to I'm not a big lore person, so I need to download something to make an auto accept on the quest. Do you have an add-on that does that by any chance? I used to use Questy, but I can't find it.
I use I think it's Tomcat's Tours or Handy Notes, one or the other. They both work together, but they skip cutscenes and shit.
Oh. All right. I'm really hoping this is like Dragonflight. I think I bugged Dragonflight when I started the leveling process
Mm-hmm.
because somehow when I started leveling, I was the only one in the new zone. And I think I got my own layer.
Oh wow.
And for the first like literally the entire time I leveled for my first 70, I did it in one session and I didn't see a single person.
Dang.
And when I first got in, everyone was having issues, and the people I was talking to, they were like, "Yeah, you're gonna probably get like rubber band back and just like you know what I mean, like issues," and it never happened. And it's like I literally never saw a person. It was super weird. So I'm kind of hoping that's like this, but it's never gonna happen.
Wow.
That's a once in a lifetime. All right, all my characters are dead. Literally have an hour now. I don't want to log off though.
Yeah, same.
I just don't. That's just the goal. Is don't log out.
I need to get closer.
Dude. I missed him. found a cheese for this quest.
What'd you find?
So the suffusion camps, if you kill the Forge Master over and over, it gives you around 40 storm spirits every time you kill him.
Oh,
So you just sit here and let people pop the Forge Master to spawn and kill it every time.
that's nice.
Yeah, it's much better than doing Brackenhide 14 times. It wouldn't take 14 times. But... Nice. And that's done.
Nice.
That wasn't that bad. We made it.
The Council of Three Hammers requires me present, but I'd rather be riding me grip.
Whenever ready. 45 minutes.
Yep. I don't know what to do until then, but yep.
Yeah.
There remains much to be done.
Oh.
What's up?
Guess I'll do some transmog runs on something that I'm not going straight into leveling with. Birthdays was the worst days. Now we sip champagne when we're thirsty.
That came out of nowhere.
A little bit of Biggie.
Hello.
What up, Dusks?
Not much.
Where is underline in Google Docs?
Where's what?
Google Sheets.
Underline?
Yeah.
It should be right beside the font.
It's not.
To the right of it.
Yeah, it's not.
Did you get good? Did you try that?
You know what Santos is playing?
I do not. Probably DK.
Yeah, but like what spec?
I think Unholy. Pretty confident that it is Unholy.
They're bringing back Renowns. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was such a terrible system.
What do you mean bringing it back? We had it this expansion too.
Yeah, but it looks like they're doing Renowns like Shadowlands.
That's how Renowns worked this time. In Dragonfly, they were the same thing.
I was gonna say, how are they different?
Yeah, they were the same thing.
Good fortune to our friends. I have many.
What's the max level on these?
25.
15. Oh, I thought it was 15.
On all of them?
Yeah, I mean that's what you're. So like, if you look at your current rep, some of them are 30, but 25 is most of the max rep. Unless they upped it this time. I think they said that there's a limit that you can get to during the early access, just because anything that they've limited in the early access is due to they don't want people to feel like it was pay to get an advantage. So there are some things that won't be available until the day it launches,
You're
but
able to do professions, right?
yeah. You can still do professions and shit. It's just the dailies won't be active until
They just nerfed professions pretty hard, just to let you know. They just made it so I think the artisan's acuity is no longer granted on first cast of professions.
Yeah, I saw that.
Just came out, so they nerfed it really hard.
Well, it depends on what the profession trees look like.
Apparently, all of them use it to get like recipes. So it's gonna take like double to triple amount of time to get recipes.
It depends on what the recipe trees look like themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Because if the way it was, at least now in Dragonfly, you had like 300 spec points that you needed for, or 126 maybe for one tree, and there's like 4 or 5 trees.
Mm-hmm.
So if they lowered the tree amounts and made them somewhat equal,
I don't think they touched them.
Or they definitely mess with them because
no, meaning like lowered him. I'm saying because of the change. I'm saying I don't think they didn't touch him due to the change. I mean they were what they were before the nerf of this. So it was balanced originally around it, and then they just nerfed it. So like it wasn't affected by this nerf that to change the knowledge points.
No,
So,
I'm saying what the within profession trees look like. If they what they look like even before the nerf, prior compared to Dragonflight profession trees. Let me just do it. So it's 30 and 25, it's 55. That's gonna be brutal. This is the problem I think that they have going on with professions in general. There's too many trees with way too many spec points, essentially forcing you into a certain way, which is just stupid. Like, you should be able to learn all of alchemy with one character. There's no reason whatsoever that in order to, within a decent amount of time, there's no reason you should be forced to make two alchemists and level up two different trees at the same time. That's fucking stupid.
I
Them
agree.
doing that is a huge fucking just kick in the gonads for whatever reason. It's not fun. It's not intuitive. It brings nothing to the game. It's just stupid. And I would imagine, if I had to speculate, the reason that they're doing that is because you had an instance, like you did this expansion where there were sweats that min maxed. It had one character with two tunes, with two professions, two main professions, and they took advantage of the fact that they min maxed and they charged people an arm and a leg for crafts, and people were either paid it or they just didn't get the item. I feel like that's what should happen though. If you're not going to level the professions and you're not going to min max it, you should just be beholden to the people that do it.
Yeah.
There's nothing. They don't have any sort of monopoly on it. Like, they just focused on that more than they did on raiding or Mythic Plus or literally anything else. Their whole intention going into the game was that and that alone. And if listen, if you want to do any other content that may or may not require that, it doesn't. Like, let's be real. You don't. In order to raid, you're not required to have embellishments. It just definitively helped you by an exponential amount. But you could have raided without. Because we raided without fucking incandescent essences. I would say season 1 in Dragonflight was hardest in terms of raid. Maybe not statistically speaking when you get into Mythic and you see that fucking guilds took 900 plus attempts to kill Razagath on Mythic, but overall, I think it was more challenging, mechanically speaking at least, from a larger majority of guilds. I just think that if you're like, you should just get like, it's a bad way to put it, but I think you should get fucked. If you don't focus on that, I think you should just get fucked, man. I don't understand why they're, or at least it feels like they're leaning away from that. That's the only reason I could even think of that they would change that. So now everybody's somewhat equal. Yeah, you get a head start. Yeah, you get, like, what is it? Is it 3 days head start?
3 days, I think.
Yeah, 3 days.
Yeah, you get a 3-day head start, but, like, realistically, professions wise speaking, you'll only be, I don't know, you won't be really that far ahead of everybody. Actually, that's fucking stupid. It's a lame-mo fucking change. Dumb as fuck.
I hear no one's seen him for a few years.
You wanna hold a monopoly on the alchemy market the first few days. You're gonna have to, not only gonna have to focus the alchemy side of things on one character, but you're probably gonna have to create two characters. That's what I think they were going for, which is, yes, whatever. It's the most ridiculous thing ever.
I'm speaking for no one.
And it fucks people that want to do professions. Like, they just want to have all the professions and all their characters. Because the first
Mhm.
craft thing really helped. Because, you had 190 goddamn spec points that you needed. And at least you weren't able to make up all of them with first craft acuities or whatever. But you were able to make up, like, I don't know, 50, 40, maybe 60 of them. If you had all the recipes with it. Now it's just
Hopefully we can revive him.
Get
Meet us
fucked.
in Dalaran when you're able.
He tried to commune directly with Azeroth. It seems the strain was...
What have you done to yourself this time?
this
We will survive. Well, you'll
When
likely
you're
find
like
Dagran
right
with his notes in
here.
a book.
This.
Have you seen these new tomes, Uncle Bran? I hope Granda's alright. Never got to spend much time with him.
Don't worry, lad. Magni's made of stern stuff. Pardon the pun.
Well, I'm listening.
I think if anything, that's gonna make the people who. I think if anything, it's gonna make the people who fucking focus that shit. It's gonna make it even worse for people.
Yeah.
But they're gonna be like, oh, it was
30
for
minutes.
instance, 25K for a lariat when it was really good. Oh, that shit's gonna be like 50K now. Have fun. Really rare recipe that I fucking worked my ass off for, and now I had to fucking I couldn't first craft acuities, so it made it even harder on me. Yeah. Well, here's the deal, Blizzard. You can go fuck yourself, and I'm gonna charge your fucking player base an arm and a leg, and it's gonna be way worse than Dragonflight because like fuck you. If you're gonna fuck me, I'm gonna fuck you. And like it's not the player's fault, the individual player's fault. It's an environment that was created via this system. Obviously, that's really fucking dumb. Very. If you think I'm not fucking doing that, you're out of your mind. No fucking shot. I'm not gonna charge people a fucking literal arm and a leg. Engineer, able to craft mount. Oh really? How much you charging? 5 million gold. Go fuck yourself. I'm not paying that. Okay, that's fine. You don't have to. They always come back. I'm sure that recipe, if you could buy it, is gonna be fucking ridiculously expensive.
I think on the beta, someone mentioned in a video that the engineering mount is about 3 million gold if you were to buy all of the resources. So they thought that would be a good starting point for what the price would be.
Yeah, but you have to have the recipe first.
No, I
Yeah,
know.
I
I'm
know.
just making a comment saying like I think that's where the starting is. So I think that's what it's going to start out to be. But I'm not. Obviously, there's no actual proof of that.
Yeah, I think WoW had said it was gonna be somewhere around that.
Just trying to throw people off the trail, Fox.
But
No, that was a mistake. Thank you. I'll be right back, boys.
All right. I will be right back.